Welcome back, everybody, to the Pokemon TPP version playthrough. This is part 23! And, remember how I mentioned last video where, we're doing the whole speed running thing now? Yeah, we're still doing the speed running thing. We're just flying right on through this gym, not paying any attention to the trainers in the gym at all, and we go straight to Sabrina, who apparently dislikes fighting, but if I wish, she will show her powers. Fancy background switch! Because, that happens during gym leader time. It's like it's like a special time of the year, It's like Christmas time, Easter time. This is gym leader time. And it's so special that it gets its own, fancy background and such. Rocky's poisoned instantly off the bat here. Now, this is a little strange, isn't it? The poison gym has psychic types, right? The psychic gym has psychic types with poison moves. Seeing a little bit of an issue here. But anyway, oh, that's a little scary. Using the best psychic type attack in the game. Oh my god, that was close. I'm not liking this gym already. God. It's a good thing. Oh, okay. I thought it was... Yeah, I'm healing. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember switching out. Whatever. Sabrina is like one of those gym leaders that's pretty much... I would say she's like one of the most popular gym leaders ever. Especially because she was in Generation 1, and... I think, especially because of the stuff that happened in the anime, and because of the stuff that happened in the anime, Sabrina will always be a very, very creepy trainer to me. I'm not the biggest fan of Sabrina, good lord. Am I gonna... okay. God, I risked that one. Risking it for the biscuit. But anyway, yeah, Sabrina's, like, super eerie to me. Literally, in that episode, she literally tried to kill Ash and his friends. That is not okay. Well, what was the whole deal? She was, like, being controlled by a puppet or something? Or was she, like, putting her power into the puppet and having, like, a split personality disorder or something? I don't remember all the details. All I remember is that Sabrina was really creepy, tried to kill Ash and friends. Just not okay. She's not okay, man. I will say, I don't know, substitute. Oh, that was good timing. I will say, though, that I think that her updated look for Generation 4 was very good. I like what they did with Sabrina's art and, her in-game look. And I think some of the stuff she said in the game was pretty cool, too. Not as weird. I don't know, she has, like, weird, like, psychic bracelets now or something. I don't really know what those are, but, I mean, they look kind of cool, so... She's got, that whole future tech thing going on, because, like, that's pretty much what the Pokemon universe is. It's just, like, all this futuristic stuff, like, magical handheld balls that can store entire creatures in them by way of, like, laser, or, like, what is it they break down into, like, light or something? It's crazy. Anyway, luckily for me, a lot of the Pokemon in Generation 1, I believe, that are psychic are like half psychic. So once she brought out that Executor, I could counter with good old Velocitus. And now she's got her ace in the hole here. This is Alakazam. Also, I totally didn't get to mention, look at the levels on these guys. Yeah. There was a point where I feel like my levels were maybe a little high, but now they're definitely pretty low. Definitely pretty low. We're just gonna fling tri-attacks at that guy. Now, of course, normal type attacks were considered physical in Generation 1, so that's why I was kind of banking on him not having a very high, physical defense. That's bad. That's definitely bad. I probably should have just drill-pecked him to begin with. And not messed around. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, that psychic attack does not mess around. Let's see, what are we looking at here? Boom. Got him. Alrighty. Is this sorted by number? What is this? Oh, this is... Okay, secondary. We got our soul badge. Or the Marshbadge. Marshbadge. Sorry. I was like, yeah, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Woo. Again, you know, I mentioned this before, how, you know, you can interchange the Psychic Gym and the Poison Gym in this generation. You can literally do them... Or actually, you can do all the gyms in any order, as I learned from, you know, watching those speedruns. You can pretty much just, like, once you get the ability to go to those gyms, you can just do them in any order you want to. It's kind of crazy. So she gives a Psy Wave. Not an amazing move, but... She actually seems kind of nice in this game. It's, you know, she seems, like, kind of modest. You know, especially how she was like, oh, well, you know, I just like fighting, but, you know, if you want to, we can totally do that. Let's see, in Generation 1, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pokemon that are half Psychic. I almost counted Mr. Mime in there, but I forgot that that's Fairy type. And we have 5 Pokemon, or 6, 7, because Mewtwo and Mew. There's 7 Pokemon that are pure Psychic. So yeah, basically like half. Or 8. Sorry, I forgot to add Mr. Mime again. Alright, he's in his own little section here on Bulbapedia. Anyway. Okay, so we're gonna use Fly here. We're gonna move straight on to the next city, and with it, the next gym. And we're gonna go to Fuchsia City. Now, as you'll see here, this was kind of like a little bitty mistake, sorta, because I had a little bit of a change of heart after this swimmer battle. He has to warm up for his swim, and by that he means he has to lose miserably in a Pokemon battle. So we get to battle with the Edgelord of Generation 1. That's right, it's Edgy Tentacruel. Look at him with his tentacles just like folded across his other tentacles. I was gonna say his chest, but he doesn't have one. All warmed up! Yeah, all warmed up and ready to lose. Alright, so like I said, had a little change of heart. So we're not actually going to go through the sea routes here to get onto Cinnabar Island. What we're going to do is we're going to do the sneaky speedrun strategy. And by that, that includes first going and talking to Mom. You know, see how she's doing. Because, you know, you got to talk to your mom every so often to make sure that she knows that you're okay. And yeah, your Pokemon are looking great. Take care. Alright, see ya. That whole 5-second interaction with Mom is just like, hey, heal my Pokemon. Okay, bye. Could you imagine? God, that'd be so awful. Anyway, so we're gonna surf down this way from, I don't remember what number route this is. Maybe, did I have it down here? Is it Route 21? Sea Route 21, possibly? I think so. But yeah, then we're gonna go this way to Cinnabar Island. And I'm gonna read me a comment or two here. Arichimira says, speaking of birds, did you know about the birds? Because everybody knows the bird is the word. A bird, 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 the bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Oh my god. Alright. So, this is basically like the speedrun strategy. You go from Pallet Town to Cinnabar Island, and then you go straight into the Pokemon Mansion. Because that's where we are now. Oh, that's right, there was something... Oh god, I wanted to do that. Oh my god, I have to find it now. But yeah, there are quite a number of high-level wild Pokemon there. As you can see, they are higher than 58. I believe they were in the 60s? Yeah, they're pretty high-level. But yeah, here are the journal quotes. So, the Pokemon Mansion, sorry, in Cinnabar Island, has a number of journal quotes that refer to Mew, as well as the creation and escape of Mewtwo. Now, as you can tell, I'm speedrunning right now, so I don't really have time to go and read those journal quotes. So I'm going to read them here, off of Bulbapedia, because I think this is kind of interesting. And it also references real-world locations, such as in this very first journal entry. Also, oh yeah, that's what this Magmar messed up Rocky pretty bad. It was not pretty. First entry is July 5th in Guyana, South America. A new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. Next one is July 10th. we christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. February 6th, Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. And then September 1st, Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. And this also says that the Japanese text for the last entry reveals the author to be somewhat more emotional. It says, Diary September 1st, the Pokemon Mewtwo is far too powerful. It's no use. I cannot control it! It's no use! Take this! I just triggered like half my audience here. Alright. Enough Silver the Hedgehog quotes. So I love how every time you press one of the buttons on these statues, or, you know, whatever these switches are that just magically open further areas in the Cinnabar, or the Pokemon Mansion, god, it says press it. Who wouldn't? Maybe I wouldn't, you know? Maybe I would be a responsible, mature person about it and not press the random button that's there. Oh, I didn't quite speed this up, but that's okay. This is actually kind of cool. I thought running into another golem was pretty cool, especially when I had Rocky out. I thought that was neat. Alright, so we got TM22, which actually happens to be Solar Beam. I think I remember that solely for the fact that, you know, I remember getting it in this area, you know, when I first played Pokemon Red and Blue. But yeah, this is the item that we came here for. It's the secret key. Now, we're gonna escape rope out of here, but, problematically, I guess. I didn't quite take the Pokemon Center in Cinnabar Island, but that's not a big deal, because in this generation, and I don't actually know if this is the case in later generations or not, but just as long as we make landfall in a specific town, we're allowed to fly back to it. I couldn't remember whether or not the thing there was you had to actually heal in the Pokemon Center in order for it to, or just enter the Pokemon Center for, you know, the first time, for it to be registered in the flying menu. But we're going to be doing a little bit of item management here. And, yeah, I know there's some other stuff about the Pokemon Mansion Journal, but, you know, you can just look it up yourself if you want. You know, I can't do everything for you. Anyway, Real God 1002 says, here's a slogan for Team Moop. Whoop, whoop. Give it up for Moop. That's kind of cute. Also, Dragonite Spam says in, like, green text arrow, with antennas. Have I taught you nothing? I don't quite know what the reference there was, but sorry? I don't remember. Anyway, so we're going to be going into this. This is the fossil laboratory or something. I don't know. It's like the Cinnabar lab or something. Anyway, this is where you give the fossils away, and then they're never seen again. Literally. Now that I think about it, yeah. You literally just give them the fossil, you never see the fossil again, and they turn it into a Pokemon. Also, I'm not really 100% sure what they were going for with that guy's, like, accent. It was like his broken English. I don't know, man. That's a little sketchy. Yeah, I can't remember if I read this comment before, but yeah, True Pixartron fan says, even in the original Gen 1, Koga's Poison-type gym was filled with Psychic-type trainers. And then she goes on to say what her team was in Moon, Pokemon Moon, because, you know, I said what my team in Sun was. Also, and she said GG on the Zapdos catch. Also, so I was a little bit surprised here, because I didn't know that if you just talk to the trainers here, you'll initiate a battle with them. The whole gimmick about this gym is that you're supposed to be tested on your Pokemon knowledge. And each of these little, like, computery-ish looking things in each of these quote-unquote rooms is actually a quiz. And that quiz will ask you a random yes or no Pokemon question. And you answer that, and if you get it wrong, you have to battle a trainer. Like this guy, who's just a burglar who, like, went straight, apparently, as he said. I don't know, man. He just employs felons in his gym. This is a very sketchy gym. So this one says, Caterpie evolves into Butterfree. I thought that was a trick question. I thought that meant Caterpie immediately evolves into Butterfree with no evolution in between. But no, it just meant Caterpie eventually evolves into Butterfree. That's a little bit strange, you know, the wording was not very well done there. But yeah, once again, we have got extremely high-level Pokemon But luckily for me, and I guess this is like a little mini spoiler, the attacks that these Pokemon have are absolutely terrible. They use the worst things imaginable. Well, except for Flamethrower, I guess. But, you know, you can't really do much against a Rock type when you have, you know, a Fire type or a Charizard, which is super cool, man. Charizard, yay! Charizard's the best. Woohoo, best Pokemon. But, yeah. Oh, okay, we're gonna switch out real quick here and have Shelly out in front. Because, you know, Shelly really has not gotten a lot of love here. And by a lot, I mean literally none. So we're gonna do a little bit of time skippery here as we heal up really quickly. Also, this super nerd is a blah 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 blah. Wow, they just make fun of the nerds in this game. Unbelievable. Alrighty, so we get another quiz here. And I believe I intentionally got this one wrong. Let me see. What is it? Oh yeah, 9 certified Pokemon has. Oh, I think I saw yes. Alrighty, but yeah, no, the entire point is I actually want to battle all the trainers here. And I mean, yeah, you know, I've been skipping all the trainers thus far, you know, in my whole speed run idea here in the last couple of videos. But, I mean, you know, this is just a gym, so, you know, why not? It's a lot better than battling every single trainer in Silph-Co, the Psychic-type gym, and the Pokemon Mansion. If that were the case, we would have been here for another 2 videos. Anyway. So yeah, these are, like, they all have, like, just the same Pokemon over and over again. It's like Flareon, Rapidash, Ninetales, Charizard. That's it. Pretty much. Oh, and Magmar. Right, how could I forget that one? Magmar is actually kind of a rarity here in this gym, which is kind of cool. Wow, my studies, wow! Yeah, go cry some more. Cry some more! Alright, another quick heal up because, Rocky got, or Shelly. Yeah, Shelly. Shelly got kind of beat up there. Or somebody did. I can't remember if I switched out now. Whoops. Pokemon quiz, get it right. So yeah, I actually stopped doing this after this one because, you know, like, what's the point? Poliwag evolves 3 times. I mean, come on. Not even updated for Generation 2. Unbelievable. You think that this is like before that or something? Although I love how that's not literally true, even now, but it is technically true. Poliwag can technically evolve 3 times, but not in the same evolution chain. Because, you know, now it has Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, and Politoed. I know why Blaine became trainer. Oh, I don't remember talking to this guy afterwards, so I never got the answer. I guess I didn't care. Anyway, this guy just has a really high-level Charizard. And I love this battle, dude. It's Blastoise versus Charizard. Pokemon Red versus Pokemon Blue. And Pokemon Blue comes out on top. Strange. Ow. Also, I noticed that the trainers here all say, like, the same stuff, or extremely similar things. I've been to many gyms, but this is my favorite. Your favorite one to what? To, like, rob from? I don't really understand. Like, that's a little biased. I mean, you're like one of the gym trainers here. Of course this should be your favorite one. This guy's weird, man. Anyway, taking down that guy's fire types. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Dragonite Spam asked, how did I make that noise in part 21? With the whole laughing thing. I just said with my mouth. Are you gonna do a Sun and Moon playthrough? Don't answer that. Well, I'm gonna answer it now. That's a big fat maybe. Once again, I don't have a 3DS capture card, and they are pretty expensive. Plus, the last time I checked, you have to, like, ship them away for, like, you know, such and such a time for them to install it, so I don't feel 100% comfortable with that. Also, oh, and so, yeah, if like, the Citra emulator ever, you know, is able to play it, properly, and, you know, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Also, there was another comment that I wanted to get through, but unfortunately, well, we're kind of running out of time, because that's going to be it for this part of the Pokemon TPP version playthrough. Join me in part 24! Where I'll be, you know, battling the gym leader here in Cinnabar Island. What did you think? Did you think you were gonna get 2 gym leaders in one video? Ah, you silly. You silly. But, yeah, that's quite a lot of background work. Oh, also, yeah, I wanted to show you guys exactly what I do in every Pokemon Center. That's pretty much what I just do. I use the emulator speed up and just race through there, heal up, and run back. But yeah, that's all the behind-the-scenes look that you guys get. See you all next time!